Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Meghan Markle mocks royal protocol with sign Prince Harry is left uneasy. Meghan Markle may have found it easier than Prince Harry to see the funny side of royal family customs and behavior. A key moment during Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Netflix documentary series shows how the prince may have felt some unease at Meghan's mocking. Following their departure from the royal family in 2020, the couple caused a stir with the release of their six-part revelatory series in December 2022. In one episode, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were explaining Meghan's first meeting with the late Queen Elizabeth, as she realized she would have to curtsy to her. Harry told the program, "How do you explain that to people? How do you explain that you bow to your grandmother? And that you will need to curtsy? Especially to an American? That's weird." Meghan then explained how she felt about it. "Now I'm starting to realize this is a big deal. I mean, Americans will understand this. We have medieval times, dinner and tournament. It was like that." The Netflix cameras captured the moment the Duchess appeared to gently mock her meeting with the Queen as she giggled and went into an over-the-top curtsy. She greeted Harry's grandmother with the words, "Pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty," while the Duke looked on, but one body language expert claimed her choking made him feel uncomfortable. Judy James told The Mirror, "Meghan is the more chatty and natural speaker during their interview, and here she sits talking confidently and readily in a slightly gossipy style as though talking to a girlfriend she is keen to amuse. Her joke is self-effacing as she speaks about her courtesy when she first met the late Queen. Her smile becomes asymmetric, pulling up on one side to register a shared joke. Harry, however, is already watching her carefully, turning to gaze at the side of her face with his own facial expression looking less turned to fun than hers. Meghan does an extravagant mock curtsy that does, as she says, look medieval. It takes her 8 seconds to perform, making it a long joke, but there is no change in Harry's more serious facial expression until the end, when he lets out a small, mirthless laugh. The analyst explained, "As Meghan mentions Your Majesty, the direct reference to the late Queen, it does seem a small step too far for Harry, who quickly drops his head down to perform a cut-off ritual that partially hides his face, suggesting some discomfort at this point." At another point in the documentary, Meghan explained how she had to adjust to the fact that Brits can find it jarring to hug strangers, especially the royals. She said, "When Will and Kate came over, and I met her for the first time, they came over for dinner. I remember I was in ripped jeans and I was barefoot. I was a hugger. I've always been a hugger. I didn't realize that that is really jarring for a lot of Brits. I guess I started to understand very quickly that the formality on the outside carried through on the inside."